Good morning, Ashley. My name is Lawrence Cristobal Jr., student physical therapist assistant. Can I just confirm your full name and date of birth?
Ashley Fishnick, 52598.
Perfect. So you are the patient on the plan of care set by Dr. Matt. Looks like today we're going to go ahead and show you some instructions on how to use a wheelchair properly, getting in, getting out, setting it up, folding away to tuck it away, and all that stuff. So I'll go ahead and wash my hands and start showing you those instructions. So before we do fully get started, I know I just reviewed it on the plan of care that you are able to walk around for about short distance, 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah.
Perfect. So obviously a wheelchair will help you a lot with moving around much more comfortably. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and get started with showing you this. So here's our wheelchair. Obviously it's folded. If we want to get that set up, the very first important thing that we need to emphasize is having these brakes engaged. These are our brake levers. When our brake levers are down like this, that means the wheels are going to be locked, not moving around. It's really difficult to move. However, once we disengage the brakes by pushing the levers back, we can obviously, it's nice and easy to move around. We want to have the brakes engaged whenever we're assembling it, disassembling it, or getting in, getting out, doing exercises too. So brakes engage with the levers down, just like that. So to go ahead and fold this one down, you want to have your palms nice and flat on the outside. We want to avoid having it on the inside because we run the risk of possibly hitting our fingers and crushing them with these posts. So on the outside, push down on the side, standing to the side of it, boom. Now it's nice and flat. So obviously, one thing that we're going to have to do is clear our feet. So this is what we use these for: footrest. They're easy to put on, very simple. This is for the right side. Let me move this wheelchair so you can kind of see how easy it is to put on. So you got these little holes right here, and you can see little prongs right here. It's pretty much like a key. You just put through the hole through the prongs, then move this lever till it gets locked right here. Now it's not moving out the way. Here's our footrests up. You move that down, and that's where you rest your feet. And then just to move it out the way, pull this, rotate out, and pull it out, and then it's our way. So we got that set up again for you real quick. Nice and simple. Can you go ahead and show me and demonstrate that? Perfect. So you're even able to ambulate and stand up and squat. So, we're on a good way to road recovery. Obviously, it's just the difficulty walking along.
Yeah, it's the 15.
It's the 15. Yeah, I can't blame you. It definitely does get difficult.
See, now I heard again.
See, it's okay. That's what the wheelchair is for. So, obviously, right here, it's put together. And then we're going to go ahead and get you in the chair. We're just going to move this one out the way by flipping the lever. You can go ahead and flip that lever for me just to demonstrate. Yeah, just watch your feet. Don't worry about that, though. It'll be okay. So now, obviously, it's clear out the way. Brakes engage. Obviously, you were just able to ambulate simply into the chair and sit down. Perfect. So then now, obviously, why we want this out the way is for safety reasons. We don't want a tripping hazard, and we don't want to accidentally injure you. But now that you're here, you can go ahead and just lift your leg up. Gets locked. Make sure, wiggled, and then feet rest down. You foot that, and then drop your feet. Perfect. So now that is your footrest. I'm gonna go ahead and get a measuring tape for you. I want to make sure that we have 2 inches of clearance from the floor. Perfect. We got much more than 2 inches of clearance from the floor. So we're able to get through most objects, probably like rocks on the floor, curbs. Not high curbs, but it's doable. And then now we're going to go ahead and show you how to move around. So like I said, with the brakes that are engaged, try to move around with the brakes, you're not going to be able to. See, locked. But now, once you disengage the brake, you're able to move around. Perfect. And right there, you're showing me some forward propulsion. That's how you're going to be moving around. So to properly just be able to do that, you want to have both hands on the wheels and just push forward at the same time. That's how you move forward. Go ahead, stop. Just to stop, just grasp the wheels, making sure they're not moving. It's going to be locked. And to move backwards, it's almost like a row. Grabbing the wheels, pulling behind you. Perfect. And then now, the last thing to move side to side is alternating the arms. So if you want to move, perfect. So you're right there. When you're moving your left arm forward, you're turning right. Right arm forward, turning left. You'll get used to that movement as to how to turn. Very, very simple. Perfect. So now I'm going to show you a few exercises to go ahead and move around. So go ahead and please engage the brakes for me one more time. Perfect. Now that your brakes are engaged, you can do this one or two ways with the exercises. You can have it with the footrest still here, or you can have it with your feet flat to the floor. I prefer feet flat to the floor because you're able to stabilize yourself more since you still have the ability to you move and utilize your legs for stability. Obviously, in other patients, unfortunate that they aren't able to, so the footrest is necessary, but you're blessed to have the working legs. So we can go ahead and just lift your legs up, move this out the way, the footrest, and just move this with the lever to move it around. Oh, they're all good. Perfect. See, and you perfectly demonstrated that. Oh, just got to pull from this part right there. That middle
You're such a good teacher. Thank you.
No worries. So I'm just going to show you some exercises to go ahead and reduce some pain and pressure that's going on in the lower back, lower legs, buttocks, thighs, sacrum, because we want to relieve those pressures before pressure sores appear. So there's 3 exercises primarily. One is the forward tilt. So go ahead and grasp the arm bars right here firmly. Now go ahead and just rock forward with a straight back. Perfect. So that's going to relieve the pressure coming from your back and lower back, since you're sitting in that chair most of the day. And then for your buttocks, sacrum, thigh region, you can go ahead and grasp those armrests again and just rock side to side. Perfect. So getting one leg on, one leg off almost. But to get both legs off, once again, grasping those sides, you're just going to go push up like it's almost like a tricep dip. You've done those at the gym before. Perfect.
Feels like a high.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna get a custom fit wheelchair for you in another day.
That's all right.
So perfect. That's gonna be lift offs to go ahead and relieve pressure off your sacrum, so we're preventing pressure sores. And now you're actually in a perfect position to go ahead and get out of the chair. However, just for safety purposes and demonstration, if you were by chance having this engaged, obviously you would just move this out the way by moving the lever. First, actually, you would lift this up, footrest, and then engage the lever. So now it's flat, put to the side. And then since you are able to walk and ambulate, you can go ahead and sit here, make sure those brakes are engaged. Perfect. Perfect. And then if you got to put it away, because once you go ahead and recover and get back, you just need to put this away. Obviously, you can take these off just the same way I showed you earlier, just lifting up off those little holes. Boom, legs come off. Once again, you're able to lift that up for me. A little tough. Perfect. Leg is off. And then to fold this chair, brakes engaged again, all the time. Come to the side. Come from the front of the chair and the back of the chair at the seat in the middle, and go ahead and just pull up. Slide it like that. Now it's skinnier. You can go ahead and be easily tucked to the side. And then obviously, if you need to move it, just engage the brakes and then just move it around. Perfect.
Okay.
So this is for you, Ashley. Do you have any questions for today?
No, sir. Thank you for your demonstration and your help.
No worries. You have a nice day. Bye-bye.